Okay, first of all, tell me who you are.
I'm Sandy Tuck. Luna Grove.
And you're with?
Red Road Winery. Vineyards and Winery, yes.
And where are you from?
Naples, Texas, sir.
What do you have here?
We have a various combination of wines. We have the Sig Red, which is a triple for Cynthiana Merlot blend. And we have the Lost, which is a muscadine blush. And then we have the Chocolate Lacre, which is a chocolate Cabernet Sauvignon. It doesn't have that chalky taste. It's super good. Then the Araceli, which is a honey crisp appley taste Blanc de Bois. And then we have the Dierg, which is a Malbec. And then in here we have our lovely caramel apple sangria. It came up with my own invention of just came up with me one day, and it is like the nostalgia of your childhood. Just tasting that caramel apple taste without the mess all over your face. And it's made with apples and everything.
So what's your biggest seller?
It's a combination of the caramel apple sangria and the Araceli and our Sig Red and our chocolate lacre.
Thank you.
Thank you. Get over here.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Rachel Webb. I'm with Landons Winery. We have 3 locations. We have one in Greenville, one in McKinney, and a new one in Wiley. All 3 of them are downtown on the squares. We have a variety of wine. You can go in, do the tastings, and at the Greenville one, we have a winery and bistro. So you can go in, sit down, eat, have you a glass of wine.
What's your biggest seller?
For me, I like the sweet wines, so I like the Yellow Rose is going to be my favorite one. So people that like the drier reds, the Tempranillo is a very popular one, but I like the Yellow Rose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are you trying to tell me?
I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing to give to, Doug.
What are you supposed to do with that?
With this picture. This is what you're giving money for. Money, Doug.
Money. Money, money, money.
My name's Chelsea Mouton, and I'm from Naka Valley Vineyard in Nacogdoches, Texas.
Nacogdoches, you're a long ways from home.
Yes, sir, about 2.5 hour drive.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, we brought several wines today. We use all Texas grapes and all Texas fruit. We brought our Merlot today. We also brought our Sunset Blush, our Brick Street Red, our Vermentino, our Bad Day Rosé, and our blueberry wine made from local East Texas blueberries.
What's your biggest seller?
Lately, the blueberry. We just put it back on the market about 2 weeks ago.
What brought you here?
This is our 2nd year in the wine business, and we are hitting all the East Texas and all over Texas, really, festivals. And this sounded like a great idea. Sounds like you have a downtown very similar to ours at home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
What's your name?
Don Andrews.
Who are you with?
Sugar Ridge Winery,
Where's that?
Bristol, Texas, down
Bristol.
around Ennis.
You're a long ways from home.
A little ways, but I also have a second location in Sanger.
Okay, what brought you here?
They emailed us and asked us if we wanted to come. Plus, we also did Paris last weekend, so
Okay,
yeah. So we've been up and around there.
so what'd you bring today?
I brought my Blackberry, which is my #1 seller. It's a wine that built me. Then I brought my Cranberry, which is a holiday wine, my Glühwein, which is a holiday wine, and my Lime.
All right. Well, you done answered my next question, and that's what's your biggest seller.
This one right here, the Blackberry.
All right, let's do this. I did that last night too already.
Oh, where?
At the state fair, they did a live feed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, tell me who you are.
I am Brian Fears with White Fox Vineyards.
And where's that?
We're in Murchison, Texas.
So you're a little ways from home.
Not too terribly far.
All right, what'd you bring today?
We brought some muscadine wine and some blueberry wine. So we have some red muscadine, some white muscadine, and some blueberry wine.
What's your biggest seller?
I would say our blueberry 2-to-1 is the best seller we've got.
All right, you happy with the response you gotten today?
We're happy with everything today, yeah. We're here, and it's not raining, so yes, we're very happy.
There you go.
Okay.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Deborah Walker with Delaterra Farm.
And where is that?
Delaterra Farm is in the Arbela area. It's north of Emory and south of Sulphur Springs. We have 650 vines in our vineyard, and we have a winery open Saturdays from 1 to 6.
What'd you bring here today?
I brought our Farmhouse Red, which is really, really dry, Blanc de la Vigne, which is off dry, Sweet Ruby Red, which is our sweetest port-like blend, and Cool Crisp White, which is lightly sweet. We call it our back porch sipping wine.
What's your biggest seller?
Actually, I think it's a cross between the Cool Crisp White and the Sweet Ruby Red. Texans like sweet wine.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The sweetest is the farmhouse. Sweet Ruby Red.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Richard with Silver Dollar Winery.
And where's
Bedford, Texas?
Bedford? So you're a little ways from home.
About 2 hours, just right between Dallas and Fort Worth.
So what brought you here?
Festival. Sell wine.
What'd you bring?
Oh, we brought our peach wine. We brought our Johnson's Moscato. We brought our Pina Colada wine. We brought a Chardonnay. We brought a raspberry pomegranate, which is sweet red. Our chocolate wine. Our blackberry blueberry wine. Our Ike's Red, which is a red blend of Sangiovese, Cab Franc, and Malbec. And we also bought our Merlot.
And you make all of those wines?
All of those.
Okay. What's your biggest seller?
Probably our peach wine is our #1 selling wine. I bring about a case of everything else and 3 cases of peach.
And hopefully you won't take a whole lot back.
I hope not.
Thank you.
Typically don't.
All right, tell me who you are.
Mike Zach, Bellicella Winery, makes some phenomenal muscadine wine, our best seller. This year won first place at Grapevine Grape Fest. So yeah, check it out. Come in, hit up our winery as well. It's a German restaurant in Winsboro, Texas.
Okay. Winsboro, Texas. Well, so it didn't take long to get you over here.
No, we walked, so it wasn't that bad. It was only about a 3-hour walk.
You happy with the turnout today?
Beautiful, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for anything more, especially since the rain is not deciding to show up. So you couldn't ask for a better day than today, especially with the crowd and people.
All right, well, you're getting a line behind me. I'll let you go to work. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Karen Minot.
And you're with?
I work for Texas Southwind Winery and Vineyard.
Where is that?
It's in Refugio, Texas, an hour north of Corpus Christi.
Wow, you're a long ways from home.
I live up here. The winery is down in Corpus.
Okay. Well, what brought you here?
The winery likes to do these festivals to get our wines out there and promote them.
What'd you bring today?
I brought a Malbec and a Blanc du Bois, which are both dry wines, and I have fruit wines. I have blackberry, red raspberry, peach, and plum.
And what's your biggest seller?
Blackberry's our biggest seller. The wines are all fruit. There are no grapes and no added flavorings.
There's no grapes in any of your wine?
Just in the Malbec and the Blanc du Bois. But the fruit wines are all fruit.
Okay, I haven't heard that one before. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Rick Wilkins, and I own Big Rock Winery at Lake Whitney, over near Hillsborough.
Okay. What'd you bring today?
I brought sangria, I brought peach Chardonnay, and I brought Chardonnay, Cabernet, Merlot, Syrah, Merlot. I think that's it.
What's your biggest seller?
My peach and my sangria and my Syrah Merlot.
And what brought you here today?
I was invited by a young lady from Omaha, wine festival this year.
Okay, well, glad you're here. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Debbie God from Los Pinos Ranch.
What'd you bring today?
We brought Collage, which is a dry red, and we brought our Blanc du Bois, which is that's a sweet. Our Blanco Grande is a dry wine, and we have Besito de Chocolate, which is a chocolate sweet. All my X's, a red sweet, the Cola Brie, and I think I covered them all.
What's your biggest seller?
Today, I think the Blanc du Bois and the Collage.
And what brought you here?
What brought us here?
Selling wine.
Selling wine. I was like, we were invited.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the right answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
First met together, so it's like,
Tell me who you are.
I'm Debbie and I'm with Homestead Winery.
Where is that?
It's in Ivanhoe, Texas.
Where is that?
Ivanhoe is a suburb of Bonham.
Okay, okay. I thought it sounded familiar, but
It did, yes, it's up there.
okay. What'd you bring today?
Today we are offering, at our reds, we're offering our Cabernet, which is our Ivanhoe Nights. We are offering a Zinfandel, our Rose of Ivanhoe, our chocolate rose dessert wine, which is one of our best sellers. We are also offering our Harvest Rosé, which is our brand new appellation that we just bottled. Our Viognier, which is our highest alcohol content, a very good, strong white wine. White Rose, which is an oft dry, and then we also have our Moscato.
What's your biggest seller?
Our biggest seller in our red is our Rose of Ivanhoe and our Ivanhoe Nights. And in dessert is our chocolate rose, and in white is our Viognier and white rose.
We also have our white.
You satisfied with the turnout today?
It's great. We're having a good time. People are sweet and awesome.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
white rose. So that one is going to be more like a Chenin Blanc.
Like almost what they do. Correct.
He's like the boss. For me, for
That dog's not intoxicated, is it?
No, no.
This is our #1 seller.
Well, we had just a little bit of rain come in.
Yeah, well, there's a whole bunch coming in.
Tonight after this is over.
I hope so.
All right, Phil, you're the last one I've talked to. Tell me who you are.
Phil,
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Phil. I really am. That's crazy. I got more hair.
All right. What have you got for us today?
Well, we've got our top-selling wines out here. Of course, we have our others inside since we're right here in front of our store. And we also have carameled apple wineritas from our Supreme Apple Wine and Sangria wineritas going inside. And we're celebrating Oktoberfest with Joe across the street, Joe's German. We're giving away German meatballs inside with dry Riesling. You do not need a ticket for that. You just go inside and they'll give you, you can get meatballs and Riesling, and they go really good together, go great together. And we do once a month food and wine pairing. Next month on the 18th of November we're doing smoked turkey, cranberry dressing with our Supreme Apple, and in December we're doing possibly tamales with our Naughty and Nice with a little chili on the tamales, and then in January we're doing something with Arturo's next door. We're going to do our Noblianti and our Sangiovese with, because those pair well with marinara sauce. So we're going to do, and then in February we haven't gotten there yet. I'm just going to continue to work around the square with restaurants and try to do food and wine pairings every month, you know, for just educational and let people see kind of how great wine is, especially when you compare it with the right food. But today we're having a blast. So this has been a great event. Jenna's done a great job today. Wonderful. Her whole staff's done a great job.
Okay, well that was my next question. Who actually put this on?
Jenna Penny. She's right across the street there. And she contacted me in February, and I just kind of gave her who to contact, the directions. TABC, some of the wineries, and goodness, I think by March she was already full. You know, and so it's been a very well organized event, and then I thank the Lord the weather's held off too right now, you know, and so it's been great. But she has done, Jenna and her staff have done an unbelievable job today. They have worked, they're keeping the wineries full of eyes. It's been a really good event, very good event, and I'm sure it'll get, I'm sure it'll grow. Next 3 years, you might shock you just as people know about it. You know, it'll really grow because it's such a well-run event. For the first one, I'm pretty impressed with it. She's done a good job.
Are you satisfied with the turnout?
Very well, very much so. I'm anxious to see what it does in 3 or 4 years, because you'll be surprised how the numbers will change. Just so when people know about it. And what a great name, Main Street Uncorked. Got a great, it kind of fits our Texas, right now
yes, I love Chardonnay.
The month of October is basically uncorked. And so it kind of blends in with TABC's encouragement of the wine month, basically, here in Texas. So we got a lot of good Texas wines here today. A lot of good Texas wines. And ours is, of course, we grow most of our fruit right here on our farm 14 miles from here in Hopkins County. So I'd say the majority of our wines are grown right here in this earth. So that's always fun.
That's what makes it so good.
It maybe, I hope so. I hope so.
Well, it's turned out well so far.
It has.
Thank you. You happy?
I am very happy. It's been great. I'm so excited.
How many did we end up with, you know?
Well, we still got a couple more hours. I think we're about 200, 250 that's come through, so that's really good. I mean, that's about half, and we've got 2 more hours left, so, and we may have more people coming, you know, so if more people want to come, bring it on, because we are ready.
You happy with your vendor turnout?
Yes, everybody showed up that has come, or that said and paid, and all of the wineries that said they were coming have been here, so it's been great.
You want to do it again?
Absolutely, we will do it again. Not sure on the date yet, but we will do this again.